There we go. Whoa, that was the camera there. You see me and my beautiful sign, Jennifer McCreath, Deputy Mayor candidate. Today's Friday, September 20th. Oh my goodness, we're getting towards the end of the summer. Definitely does not feel like summer out there. I just stuck outside and got myself a newspaper. It's freezing. This newspaper, by the way, The Telegram, perhaps the best coverage of any municipal election I've ever watched or observed. This paper has done an excellent job with multiple articles every day on multiple issues affecting municipal government and citizens of this city. They have given fair and equal coverage to each and every candidate, whether you're running for mayor, deputy mayor, a ward, or an at-large. The only media entity, in my opinion, that's given everyone, this is how you do media for election coverage. Congratulations and thank you, Telegram. I wish the other media entities out there in this town would wake up and recognize the opportunity to tell stories about the 29 candidates. People are stepping forward, putting their name on the ballot, working their butt off for a month to campaign. And I think each and every one of them deserves a little bit of news, a little bit of credit, obviously, and respect. I think it is newsworthy, and shame on those other news entities that only seem interested in the mayor race. The deputy mayor race is fairly important too, folks. There seemed to be a lot more coverage 4 years ago when Keith Coombs and Shani Duff were vying for that position than this year when it's myself and Mr. Ellsworth running. I know part of that might be because Mr. Ellsworth has shied away from opportunities to debate me. He has responded, as did I, to an article on page A4. For those of you that aren't in our vicinity, I'm going to read it for you. First and foremost, isn't this kind of neat? The top of the page is professional wrestler Hacksaw Jim Duggan, someone I grew up watching as a kid. He's actually was in town last night here in Newfoundland for a wrestling match. Right underneath it is an article about me. Election, St. John's deputy mayor race. So it's supposed to be an actual article about the race, but the theme is trolling, of all things. Election candidate says bullying is not necessary. Jennifer McCreath surprised by trolling. Jennifer McCreath says she knew she would be in the public eye when she offered herself as a candidate in the upcoming municipal election, but she didn't think it would get personal. Deputy mayor candidate for St. John's told the Telegram she has fallen victim to internet trolling in which people leave questionable anonymous comments on the internet. There's been a lot of sad ridicule. I like to use the term troll. It describes people trying to be harassing and bullying for no clear-cut reason, said McCreath, community activist, who is transgendered. I know I've ruffled some feathers in the past, but I thought that was all behind me. McCreath is running against St. John's businessman Ron Ellsworth, who's also seeking the deputy mayor position. Having moved to Newfoundland in 2007 from Toronto, McCreath said she appreciates competition in the political arena and expects healthy criticism. When people go out of their way to be cruel and hurtful, it does nothing to encourage people to put themselves out there as candidates in municipal elections. See that, folks? Excuse me, by the way. Why are so few people stepping forward to put their name on the ballot? Why are so few women, perhaps, stepping forward? They don't want to have to put up with a crap and abuse. Bullying is a serious issue in the adult world. It's not just a children and teenager world. It's no secret bullying has been all over the news this year. People are committing suicide because they're bullied. And perhaps that's the reason people don't want to put their name on a ballot, because they don't want to have to put up with the crap that I've had to put up with. Back to the article. Ultimately, there's something deep in my heart that wants to reach out and give back to society. I'm also going through a personal challenge of raising education and awareness that there are diverse people coming to St. John's, including those like myself who have a transgender medical history. Being able to demonstrate we are just as keen, that we're educated, have a great work experience. Win or lose, I'm hoping this will expand my network and introduce me to a variety of new people and open some doors one way or the other. Ellsworth is then quoted Yeah, I'm not going to read you that. It's not really pertinent to the McCreath, who works in the RNC 9, they call it the 911 call center. It's actually the police communications branch. Where are we here? One of the biggest issues McCreath identified during her campaign is what she said appears to be an increase in the illegal drug trade and the violent crime that accompanies it. She said she's also concerned about the increase of traffic and its subsequent increase in dangerous driving. Nice to see that they recognized that I'd raised that issue. Other than the internet trolling concern, McCreath said it's been interesting, a little challenging, since when it comes to figuring out the best campaign strategy. She says people might not realize the amount of work that goes into running for council or the amount of money that could be spent trying to get elected. I knew coming in that this was going to be a low-budget campaign for me. I wasn't fundraising. It's coming out of my own little pocket, said McCreath. She said she did as much as she could without spending money, such as personally, or with the help of volunteers, hand-delivering her campaign information. No matter which way it goes, I can't wait to have a big nap, she said, laughing. Ellsworth kicked off his campaign in March, and while he said he's not tired, he's ready for it to be over. It's going very well, but he'll be glad when it's done, he said. Here's a quote from Ellsworth. For somebody coming in new, it certainly can be more expensive. The signs we're using are some I used in 1997 and some I used in 2005. So for us, signage wasn't a cost. But anybody coming in new, trying to get their name out there, it can get expensive, no doubt, he said. Yeah, well, there you go. I mean, I think it's a great article about trolling and bullying, but it's not really an article about the deputy mayor race itself. That's probably another video, or 2 or 3. Meanwhile, there's 2 other front page stories on the municipal elections. One talking about candidates' ideas for affordable housing, and another one talks about not St. John's, but Bay Roberts, a town about 80 kilometers west of here. There's something going on out there. So, yeah, good for you, Telegram. Great coverage. You've gotten me out there buying your paper every day this week. So, congratulations on that. Anyway, Jennifer McCreath running for deputy mayor. Vote jennifer.info if you want to learn a little bit more about my campaign. You can drop your ballot off in person at City Hall today, tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, or Election Day, Tuesday. Or you can vote at your actual poll on Tuesday. If you need a ride to vote, call me, 753-9529. I will do my best to make sure that everyone can vote. Even if you don't vote for me, I want you to vote, okay? I want to make that perfectly clear. That's another video, though. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm Jennifer McCreath. Have a great day.